Okay, so reassembly time. I've got the head on, torque down. Intake manifold's on loose at the moment. I've got 2 more bolts up at the bottom, which I'll murder to get at. That'll be fun. Little trick for anyone who ever does this to a Peugeot. When you need to position the crank, which I do need to position my crank, but you need to have the engine mount off at the same time. What you do is you jack the corner up like that, lift it up so there's a massive gap under the wheel, chuck a load of bricks under the oil pan and lower your car down again. But before you lower it down, undo these 2 bolts on the top engine mount, keep your finger on one of them while you lower it down, and when you start to feel the engine mount move up, stop. Then you can take out the engine mount. The engine's actually supported. It's not the best way of doing it, it's still a little bit wobbly, but it's alright. I've just got to position my engine now, and I've got to position the crank, position the cam. I position the cam first because I know all the pistons are in the middle of their stroke at the moment, so the valves can't hit a piston. I'll turn it over. You got this little notch here in the gear. It lines up with a little one just up there. You can kind of see that little bit there. There you go, that hole there. You line it up with that, and then to position the crank, a little hole just down here next to this number tag. So that hole. Stick a 6mm drill bit in there. You have to snap it, otherwise it fails on this part of the block. So yeah, you put it in there. Just press it in with your finger. Stick it in 4th gear, which is the highest gear this has got. You just lean over, you turn the wheel around to let the engine will turn, and you just hold it in and it'll click in. That's it. You got both your points locked, and then just set the cam belt on, no problem. I think they said this had a reasonably new water pump in it sometime, so I don't know about that. Oh wait, I've just disconnected all the wires off the alternator. You don't need to do this, you can do it without it, but it makes getting the cam belt cover off extremely difficult, so it's always an idea just to take it up rather there. But be warned, this wire here is connected to the battery all the time if the ignition is on or off. So if you was to touch it to ground while the battery is connected, you get sparks and start causing a problem, and it could cause a problem. I'm not honestly sure, and I don't want to risk it, so I've disconnected that. Otherwise it's all coolant hoses and things that I've dropped. There's that bolt down there on the floor you can see, which I should have picked up, but that holds the exhaust onto the bottom of the gearbox of the engine. I'm not honestly sure, I think it's the engine. So it usually sits around, finally stud it goes to, oh shit, it's been smooth. Oh, there it is. So that's how it would usually sit, but when I took out the studs and then dropped that down like that, so you can actually get the exhaust manifold away. I think the exhaust manifold's down here. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. Might be in the boot. But these have got 3 studs on it. You can't move it this way because they're stuck in these holes. You have to actually, you have to drop the downpipe off to get the manifold off this way. Either that, or you can just take out all these studs. But didn't fancy that. It was one bolt out the bottom to do, so I chose that option. So I'll finish putting it all back together, get it all timed up, and we'll see how we go. That baby, got no exhaust on it at the moment, no. Smoking a little bit because of the oil in the cylinder. Okay, turned off now, got no coolant. Okay, that's that, it's working again. See you later.